Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to Wow Me Wednesday. I am in my so-called studio with my new podcast setup, which is still coming along. I'm working on it, so stay tuned for that. Today for Wow Me Wednesday, I'm going to continue with my series on listening skills because let's face it, communication is definitely a two-way street, right? So not only do we have to know how to speak clearly, but we also have to listen well in order to build connections, whether it's with a large audience or one-on-one. So in my last video that I shared with you on listening skills from September 5th, I talked about a listening skills assessment that I took and realized I had a lot of work to do. So to review real quickly, it asked questions about, do you give the appearance of listening when you aren't? Do you assume you know what the talker's going to say and stop listening? Do you practice regularly to increase your listening efficiency? So I think this assessment is important for you to just become aware of where you stand. I was surprised at my score being only a fair listener when I thought I was better than that. And so just being aware of that makes me pay more attention now when I'm in meetings or in conversation. So that's the first step. Today we're going to tackle, now that you know what you need to work on, today we're going to tackle a couple of tips that you can actually do and practice in your everyday workplace or in everyday conversation. So the first thing, kind of a no-brainer, is eye contact and facing the person that is speaking to you. So you know how to keep that's important, right? Keeping eye contact. But I find myself even in work situations, especially when someone is coming to me at my desk and I'm in the middle of something, they start talking to me, I don't turn to face them all the way. I continue facing my computer. And when you think about it, that's kind of rude. So if you want to build connections with your coworkers, face them, listen to them, give them the time that they deserve and that you would want if you were in their shoes. That respect and that eye contact and facing them, that attention. And eye contact is one thing, but you don't have to lock eyes so that it's uncomfortable, but be relaxed. You're not going to be staring at them the whole time. So it's okay to look away once in a while and look back at them as long as you are sincerely listening. Second tip for tonight is don't be a sentence grabber or sentence finisher. Have you talked with people who do that? It's kind of annoying, right? Where they think that they know what you're going to say, so they finish the sentence for you, maybe because they're in a hurry and they want you to get going. I find myself guilty of it sometimes, and I find myself doing it when I'm trying to show that I understand what they're saying, but let them just finish their thought and their sentence, and then be able to offer some of your feedback and what you heard. So I find it annoying when someone tries to fill in the blanks, and especially when they're totally going in the wrong direction. So don't jump to conclusions as far as where the other person is going to go and try to grab or steal their sentence, but give them, again, the respect so that they can finish their thought. So a couple of listening tips for you tonight. Stay tuned for my next Wow Me Wednesday for some more listening tips and some interesting levels of listening that you can strive for. And I'll shed more light on that. That's from a Harvard Business Review. So really interesting insight there. All right, thanks guys. I'll see you next time.